Greetings from the World YWCA, a global movement of leaders in regions all throughout the world who work in ecumenical and secular spaces in order to achieve gender equality and also to address the scourge of gender-based violence and invest heavily in not only the leadership of young women, but the leadership of natural, informal, and formal leaders that can really affect change for good. A couple of years ago, the YWCA, we very intentionally decided that one of the things we wanted to do as an organization and after time as a network in places where maybe this wasn't the case was to very much walk the talk and refine and work in partnership in spaces, I should say, where women's rights organizations and faith-based organizations work in collaboration. It is our belief at World YWCA that while sometimes that work can get very messy, given some theology, given patriarchy, given the patriarchal manifestations that exist in many theologies and religions, even though we knew that that can get messy, we believed far more in the proposition and the idea that faith-based organizations and women's rights organizations working together would really affect change in a way that we haven't seen on a scale that needs to be seen. One of the things we say inside the YWCA is faith and feminism need not be mutually exclusive. They not need sit in separate rooms, but can actually come together and work and complement with each other, really threads of the same fabric. There's a lot we've learned. Collaboration, that kind of collaboration, we run into issues of power structures, bureaucracies, some more obvious and some less obvious. We run into issues of ageism and regionalism and who gets to decide what and when and how. But in the end, now about 2.5 years down the road, we've had great success. We have the YW4A consortium where we're working with secular and ecumenical faith partners in order to work with young women and affect change in societal norms and laws and regulations to further protect women against gender-based violence, the scourge of gender-based violence, and also to move and lean into gender equality. We've become active in the Multifaith Advisory Council, where we meet with peers of faith institutions and religious institutions and organizations, and also with heads of UN entities, where we try to do multilateral work and also have opportunity for bilateral conversations. We're also seeking to bring in some of our partners that honestly, to date, haven't been in a room with a faith or religious institution or peer or organization because they do believe that feminism and faith are mutually exclusive. So regardless of if you call it feminism, gender equality, elimination of gender-based violence, we believe at the World YWCA, and I hope that you're further convinced and inspired by the end of this time together, that it is the path forward to work together in collaboration if we want to do the good work and get things done that we know are going to affect change for good. Please reach out to the World YWCA or to a YWCA in your community if you're interested in pursuing this conversation, because we're here to have a conversation with you, whether you're a women's rights organization or a faith-based organization. I wish you all the best. I wish you inspiration and courage and bravery and creativity as you continue these conversations.